Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get my nose hairs to keep trying to grow out further and further. That's what I like about selfies. You can kind of take a look at yourself and
kind of see up in. Oh,
yeah.
hey, we're live, Mike.
Why do you always tell me after the fact?
It's the Something About Something podcast with your host, Mr. Mike Schilling.
And my good friend, my nose-picking friend, Mr. Ricky Poe. Nice. You know, on the last podcast we had, you know how sometimes YouTube will stop and just select a screen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, select the screen with I had like 2 tissues up my nose. And every time I would go to our page over and over again, I'm thinking, that was a bad decision.
So that's only on our YouTube channel?
No, that's on our Facebook. But I went in and
I was gonna say, on Facebook lately, it's always been picking a static image.
Yeah, well, actually it did, and I had to change it. And the problem is it happens right before the show. So, you know, on Facebook, when you scroll to it, that's the first thing you see because it just does a autoplay. So we have
that's so unfortunate.
We have a really, really big show.
Really big shoe. Really big shoe.
And that's showing my age, which really not my age.
I was going to say, I don't even think we were alive then.
No,
we weren't even know about it.
Yes.
Hey, new mug.
Thank you.
Different mug. I don't know if it's a new mug.
New mug. It was the best decision ever. Oh, thank you very much. He's commenting about
the tissues,
my magic show in my nose.
Well, there is that.
I had a party in my nose.
Ooh, I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what that means.
Hey man, are you okay?
That was the wrong one. That's
I love it when you click the wrong button.
It was supposed to be this.
Oh my.
That was the one. Not that one.
Oh, that was so awesome.
Hold on, I gotta open the closet. I gotta open the closet again.
Oh, you let the kids out.
Okay. Man, I think DHS is gonna get on to us about keeping the kids in the closet, but that's okay.
Who knows?
I always forget them. You know, I leave them they're in the closet, and then when the show starts, you know, and we're done, and usually I used to have the kids, you know, be the audience, and they would get all excited. And then, you know, we're talking, and the next thing I know, I hear some tapping on the door. And luckily only 3 of the kids passed out, so the other 5 of them, they're ready to scream. So
there you go.
That's when you know you're going to have a good night.
Yep. Definitely.
Well, that was fun.
How was your week, man?
It has been a long week. You know, it's been a lot of crazy things going on, you know, a lot of crazy things,
always crazy.
Yes, I got so I ended up, you know, with all the stuff that's going on, I thought, how can I protect myself? You know, so, and then, you know, there's a lot of, you know, people out there I want to take care of. So, I work in technology. So a lot of times they have these bags to get out of computers and monitors, and they have these instructions on there, kind of like Ghostbusters. And there's a head in there. And so I usually think to myself, okay, so it's okay to put these bags over people's heads and it would protect them. It would protect them.
I don't think that's what that means.
Hey, it has a Ghostbuster logo on it and it has a head. And there's something in Spanish, which I don't know Spanish.
I don't think that's what that means.
I agree to disagree. But
well, okay.
Now it does explain a few things why a few people in my office fell asleep. But
for a long time.
Yeah, they were still like that when I left. So I was, but I don't like interrupting people when they're sleeping. So anyway, we have 3 people watching.
Hey,
That's awesome. If
let us know. Hey, comment below. Let us know where you're from, where
damn,
you're
yeah,
at.
I
All
mean,
3 of you.
all 3 of you. That's right. The ones, yeah. If you don't want to be noticed, I understand that. So we have a lot of good stuff tonight.
We do have a lot of stuff. We probably should get started.
Stuff. Let's get
Hey,
started
speaking
here.
of your Superman mug there,
Mm-hmm,
you're wearing like the Superman shirt, right?
Yes, I am. Right there.
Yeah, very cool. I'm Kool-Aid Man again tonight.
Look at you.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna go through a brick wall.
Yes, later.
That's gonna be fun.
But you're wearing like the DC all the DC get up.
Yeah.
So have you seen? They keep dribbling out more information about the Batman. Have you seen the new Batmobile?
I have seen I have seen that one,
dude.
But I haven't seen the other ones. I know that you picked up.
Yeah, I can't decide what this looks like.
It looks like an old El Camino.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, it reminds me of almost like one of the, man. What was that movie with Gone in 60 Seconds?
Oh yeah.
And then they had the one with Steve McQueen and that one car. Yeah, because there's a combination. Because it doesn't look like any Batmobile that I'm familiar with.
No Batmobile I've ever seen, and I'm not sure if it I'm sure there is a particular car under there somewhere, but I can't figure out what it is. Because I mean, this one is rear engined. Literally,
it looks like
literally rear engined. So I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I don't know. The profile reminds me of the older late 60s,
like old 60s. Really. Yeah. I'm not sure, but it looks interesting. I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
I really want to know more about it now.
Well, it makes me wonder what vibe. And forgive me, I got to move my camera because people like to see the whole profile. I've been like that all week, in an emotional dark spot from a world of viruses.
Is that computer viruses or like coronaviruses? Oh,
I don't drink.
Speaking of, I did see a meme this week. It was a lone bottle of Corona in the corner of the fridge.
Yeah.
And all the other food was in the other corner of the fridge, wearing a medical mask. It was funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I think Jason is the only one going to join us today.
Yeah, Jason's the only one commenting.
That's fine.
So Jason thinks it's styled after the old Adam West. I don't see it. That was a
I gotta go now.
Impala,
I gotta goggle.
I believe that was a 60s Impala. This looks more like a 60s Mustang or Barracuda or something. I don't know.
Barracuda. That's what I'm thinking.
Barracuda is a song.
What was this? What was the song? Oh, it's a song. You got me saying song. What's the car that was Gone 60 Seconds with?
I don't remember what that one was, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And he has a delay of like 2 minutes. Well, that's not unusual. That's Facebook for you. So so we got like Disney Plus Marvel stuff tonight, right?
There's a lot of Marvel we have tonight. A lot. I mean, I think
so. You've got some Winter Soldier and Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff.
I do. It's interesting because apparently there were some videos. They had some video shots from the Falcon and Winter Soldier. It revealed a big action scene with the show's evil Captain America, and And so that's interesting to me. They said instead of letting Falcon easily transition into the new life as Captain America, the events of Falcon and Winter Soldiers will see him lose the title in the Shield to John Walker.
So are they going to make John Walker Captain America, or is he going to be what is the character name? I've forgotten the name. U.S. Agent. That's what they call him in the comics.
I think it's. I have a feeling it's U.S. Agent.
Okay.
Yeah, let me read this.
This is him. This is him actually fighting here, right?
Yeah, this is from Screen Rant, and basically, I'm just going to read it. Reveals a use action scene with the show's evil Captain America. Makes a comment after Avenger Endgames concluded with Steve Rogers passing the Captain American shield to Sam Wilson, aka Falcon. It appeared fans of the Marvel MCU would get to see the new Cap in the Marvel Studios' first Disney Plus series, but it says this will be true when the Falcon and Winter Soldiers debut next year. I guess it's next year. Where I guess Sam Wilson will carry the mantle. There was a rumor that I was reading several places that it was actually Bucky was going to become it. It was going to be a twist, but I think that was a lot of hooey. I think Sam Wilson is going to play.
Going to be the new Cap.
Yeah, I said instead of letting the Falcon easily transition into a new life as Captain America, the events of the Falcon and Winter Soldiers will see him lose the title and shield to John Walker, Wyatt Russell, who's the actor.
Right.
They said the set photos have shown what appeared to be a press conference for Walker as he's suited up and carrying the new shield from the end of the Avenger Endgames. Ever since that's revealed, fans have wondered how this will happen and anticipated an adversarial relationship with Sam and Bucky Barnes. But there haven't been too many views at the production that showed the three men in the same scene.
Interesting.
Yeah, this the production winds down on the Falcon outdoor night shot. So this actually the production was winding down. So this is actually Yeah, so the photos from the set surfaced online and through the tweeters, and they caught this video, or here's a photo of the video.
Screenshot of the video.
Screenshot of the video. That's how we,
We would love to show you the video, but we would get shut down.
Yeah. It's clear that Walker is in his Captain America attire, who's in the middle of the fight, single-handedly combat the attacks of multiple people, but is not known who they are. Anyway, it goes in because my understand John Walker has the super soldier serum, and from my understanding, it says not only does this. I was reading that someplace else. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But yeah, I was reading about that, and I don't know. There's a lot of rumors, but don't
go around spreading rumors.
No, because the rumor's going to get you. But anyhow, below is a couple, I don't know, release dates. Black Widow 2020 release May 1st, 2020.
Yay.
Eternals 2020 release date is November the 6th of this year.
Okay.
That's what it says. Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings.
I'm excited about that one.
It's February the 12th, 2021.
Okay.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm looking forward to that. 2021 release date May 7, 2021. Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
Spider-Man Homecoming 3, 2021 release in July. Thor Love and Thunder will be in 2021. That would be November the 5th. And Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2 2022 release date is May 6th.
2021 is going to be packed.
Yes. Yeah. Black Panther 2022.
Yeah, that's 2022, but still, that's a lot of Marvel movies in 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, that isn't that something? Oh, let's see what Jason had a comment on here.
He made a couple comments.
Yeah. Let's go back to Batman. He said, let's see. Don't know
They're
exactly
remodeling
what they're doing.
regular cars. Okay, I get
Okay.
it. I get it.
Yeah.
When you said they were going back to the Adam West Batman, I was like, that is not the right car. It's not even close to the
Well,
right
I
car.
also
But
read that they're
I
going to
get
go
the
back.
idea that they're taking a real car and
Yeah.
turning it into the Batmobile.
But they're going to go back to the same stretchy jazzercise suit of Batman. So that's going to be in the next one.
They're going to do the Bat-2C.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If they do that, I quit.
Exactly.
Just quit.
Okay.
Right.
Here's the other one. Anthony Mackie is going to be the star of the Alter Carbon Season 2, which is on Netflix.
Nice.
I haven't seen the first one, but I've heard pretty good things.
I have heard good things about it.
Yeah. So,
but I hear we have Loki news.
Oh, and you know what? I'm really excited. I love Tim Hiddleston, and
yeah,
I mean this guy. I mean, he just rocks. I mean,
he's looking really wet.
And you know what's funny is that
really wet.
Yeah, from Twitter, and the photos you're seeing here, of course, is the Marvel Loki series. They surfaced on Twitter. There's a photo that features Sophia Di Martino, and
do we know what she's playing yet?
Well, she was initially said to be cast as the female incarnation of Loki.
Okay.
If you look on her, look what she's wearing.
Okay.
On the top, yeah, she's. If you look on the costume, you see kind of similar to what Loki wore.
Okay.
And so
it's like Loki in disguise.
Yeah, they said there was a story arc in the comics that featured a female version of Loki. And it was in 2009, The Mighty Avengers. And in that story, Loki was reborn as a woman, and in that state, used opportunities to manipulate the heroes by posing as Scarlet Witch, and ended up forming her own team of Avengers as part of the Dark Reign storyline.
Oh yeah, the Dark Avengers. Yeah.
And so now there's have no idea how this lady Loki will be utilized in this series, but they were saying that Loki follows the adventures. Loki follows the adventures of Loki after he escaped with the Tesseract in Avengers Endgames.
Yep.
According to reports, he will be traveling through different of time while affecting some important moments of history. The show will also tie in with the series WandaVision in some way, as well as Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Fascinating.
They say, so they don't have any story details for the show, but they say currently to debut in spring of 2021. And I think it's and it's
so we got another year to wait.
Yeah, but in that picture, he was like sporting this suit. It was almost like kind of reminds me of like the Twin Peaks detective. Or
I was gonna say this is a very CSI kind of
almost thought
Criminal
it was kind of
Minds kind of thing going on.
I was thinking like Constantine look for a minute, but
yeah. Now the show I am excited about is She-Hulk.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be like Marvel version. I'm trying to envision this as being like if superheroes were in Law and Order.
That is because she's a lawyer.
Because she's a lawyer, but I don't know
something. Yeah, they. What's funny about it is I have this is from Geek Tyrant. I like to give props to the resources I get them from, but from the guys from geektyrant.com, this was some remarks from Mark Ruffalo, who we all know who plays the Hulk.
Yeah.
They were saying that I guess that he shared information from the upcoming She-Hulk series and teased the possible return of Hulk.
Very cool.
Is it also known as Jennifer Walters? She-Hulk is a lawyer, cousin of Bruce Banner, whose emergency blood transfusion from Bruce empowers her with Hulk-like abilities.
I'll be interested to see if they do the transfusion, if that's how they do it, or if they come up with some other reason. Now, rumor also has it that it's possible that Red Hulk might show up.
Oh, really?
As a bad guy, which that's Betsy Ross's dad. General Ross or Colonel Ross, whatever his position is now, that in the comic books, that's what that is. So we'll have to wait and see on that one as well.
See, I didn't know Betty Ross play that. I thought she was married to George Washington. So that's pretty interesting stuff. I learned something new every day. At something about something. I learned. Is that an alternative history? Is that a different time dimension? Anyway,
that's part of the comics version of the whole story.
Sorry about that.
Yes, no, that's fine.
No, I get confused.
But I think it is interesting. We tried to have a Hulk love interest, and they made it be Black Widow, and then it wasn't a thing.
Yeah,
but in the comics, he had a love interest, which they've never played up in the newer movies. So I don't know what that'll be. But
they said apparently Mark Ruffalo, he was recently confirmed at the 2020 Chicago Comic-Con and Entertainment Expo, having preliminary talks with Marvel Studios for the potential of an appearance in Disney Plus upcoming MCU She-Hulk series. If Marvel really wants him to be in the series, he's pretty confident that he's thinking about it. Also too, they've also learned that Marvel Studios is reportedly looking for a Alison Brie type actress to portray the role of Jennifer Walters, with Brie at the top of the studio list. A lot of fans seem to be completely on board with this casting. It will be interesting to see who eventually ends up landing the role while appearing on apparently on Late Night Show with James Corden. Brie was asked about her thoughts on casting rumors, and she jokingly hinted that she may be in talks for She-Hulk, and she said we'll see. So it'd be interesting. Nice. So
that'd be good.
That would be good. So
so Jason likes Smart Hulk. Jason likes Professor Hulk.
I do too.
I like Professor Hulk.
I like him.
So earlier you mentioned WandaVision.
Oh yeah,
and you got some WandaVision news for us too.
Yeah, I mean this is all coming out like boom, bam, 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 and it's just. I mean this came out tons of stuff, and this is from comingsoon.net. I'm getting the information from them. They said that WandaVision has wrapped production.
Wow.
They said the crew members Tyler Kabowski took to Instagram to reveal that the production had officially wrapped on Disney Plus forthcoming Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany Ladd MCU series, which is set to make its highly anticipated debut later this year in December. So,
yay!
Thank you.
I'm excited about this one.
So I am too. The series will also feature MCU newcomer Tyra Parrish and Catherine Hahn, with Parrish portraying the adult version of Monica Rambeau. Is that, help me pronounce
Rambo? I think it's just pronounced Rambo.
Yeah, it just sounds Rambo.
I know you don't want to say Rambo.
I don't want to say Rambo
because you think of First Blood.
But it's set in the 1950s. WandaVision will follow the story of Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany's superhero characters, Scarlet Witch and Vision. The series blends the style of classic sitcoms with Marvel Cinematic Universe, in which Wanda, Maximoff, and Vision, two superpowered beings living in their ideal suburban lives, begin to suspect that everything is not as it seems. It has also been confirmed that through previous release set photos that the series will featuring the sentient world observation and the response department, or better known as SWORD. Which is a subdivision of S.H.I.E.L.D. that deals with alien threats that jeopardize world security. However, it is still unclear whether prominent SWORD members, such as SWORD leader Abigail Brand, will also appear in the series or not, but this would definitely mark the action debut of a department in the first Marvel property from Fox Disney merger that will be integrated into a Marvel studio.
Interesting.
If it happens.
If it happens. Yeah.
Oh, also
I'm excited about this one.
Also, the series will also see a return of Kat Dennings. Remember her?
Oh, yeah.
playing Darcy Lewis, which last portrayed in 2013's Thor: The Dark World.
Yep.
Along with Randall Park, returning as FBI agent Jimmy Woo. Remember him from the Ant-Man?
Yes.
Which it was funny. I like, Jimmy Woo. Also features MC Marvel Cinematic Universe newcomer Catherine Hahn. Well, I already mentioned that. Anyway, that I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
I have my suspicions of what the whole thing is, but I will hold my suspicions for now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You're going to hold on to it? You're going to...
In a future episode, we can talk about it.
Are we going to have a future episode? That's awesome.
I don't know. We may be.
That's the kind of nice thing about not, having a show on, like, I don't know, on an actual network, you don't have to worry about,
if we decide not to do it one day, nobody's going to complain.
Well, no, I mean, actually it's, that, but, but
or
also
we can just keep doing it no matter how bad it is.
That's pretty much what's going to happen. We can't be canceled unless we cancel ourselves. So anyway,
very true. Very true. Oh my gosh.
No, that's
I think WandaVision is going to be weird.
I think
it's going to be a weird show.
I think so too. I love that kind of weird, how they're going to take this kind of the sitcom type of retro, because we saw one looked like it was like Bewitched.
Remember yeah.
And then they had one, of course, this one.
One will look like the Brady Bunch. And
Brady Bunch.
This one looks like the 1950s Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think it's going to be a weird show.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird, but do you think it'll be as weird as Florida Man stuff?
I don't think anything can be. You can't make up that crap. You cannot make up that crap.
Do you have Florida Man stuff for us today?
I got Florida Man coming out of my.
Oh, Jason will complain if we don't have the show. Wait, is Jason going to complain if we don't have the show, or is he going to complain if we keep doing the show? I'm not sure which.
I think there's a typo. He said,
some kind of holes.
He said, "I'll complain." I think that's what he said.
I think that is exactly what he said.
Yes, it's time for. I think it is time for.
It's time for some weird news.
It's time for weird and stupid news.
It's time for the stupid news with your host, Mr. Mike Schiller.
Oh man, I love it. I love a good stupid news. And here lately, I've been pulling. When I have a hard time finding anything stupid, and I gotta be careful, I'm gonna get some backlash. I love Florida. Exactly. I love Florida. But you have some of the best stupid news, and it's
yes.
down in the bayou.
By far.
Do you remember when George Foreman, the grill came out? I mean, it was a big deal. And
so
everybody had
my youngest daughter, we have a George Foreman grill. And my youngest daughter, for the longest time, every time she would try to say the George Foreman grill, she would somehow manage to say the Gary Coleman grill.
There's like just a huge discrepancy there. That is my next meme.
They pretty much only have one thing in common.
What you doing, Mel Willis? The Gary Coleman.
Yes. Yeah, it's like, you mean the George Foreman grill? Oh, yeah.
The Gary Coleman grill. See, I wish I would have known that story. I would have made a meme with Gary Coleman pressed between a George Foreman.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's funny. Well, apparently
I would apologize to my daughter, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, man. On the evening of August, well, speaking of the George Foreman, and apparently you can grill anything on a George Foreman, apparently. On the evening of August 27th, two officers from Niceville Police Department, it's Niceville, went to assist firefighters at a home in Niceville. When they arrived, the officers saw white smoke coming from the house and could smell something burning, according to the incident report.
Oh.
A man later, as James, I'm not going to say the names, to save not protect
James from Florida.
Yeah, James from Florida answered the door and said he was sorry, and then closed it on the.
He just closed the door.
So sorry about the fire behind me. It's good. Close the door. Yeah, and so the individual.
It's like Moss.
Closed
no
it.
worries. I sent an email.
Apparently, the individual was naked. Said the report. And
you can't say naked as I'm about to take a big swig of water.
Yes, he was naked in a smoke filled.
You know what the difference between naked and naked is, right?
What's that?
Well, naked means you don't have any clothes on. Naked means you ain't got no clothes on and you're up to something.
Well, he naked.
That's an old Jerry Clower joke.
Jerry Clower. Yeah, so
kids, if you're not old enough to know who Jerry Clower is, look it up.
That's right. Or don't.
Or don't.
Take our word for it. Yes, he was naked, and in the report it said, in a smoke-filled house with items on fire inside, such as towels. James.
Okay.
Yes, James showed no sign of understanding the danger he was in. Apparently, he came to the back door for his safety. Officers detained James and brought him some pants. That was nice of them.
That was convenient.
Yeah. Once safely out of the house, Cunningham admitted that he had consumed 2 liters of vodka and smoked marijuana.
Imagine that.
Firefighters went inside with oxygen mask to put the fire out. Apparently, the Niceville Fire Department determined that Cunningham was baking cookies on his George Foreman grill. That's where you show Mr.
Oh,
that's
my
where you
goodness.
Yes, and that's
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that was a little bit of my yes.
Mike
Exactly.
Mike has been practicing his Photoshop again.
Yes, both. Yeah. So apparently, James was baking cookies on his George Foreman grill and left them unattended, which you don't do.
Nope.
Both the cookies and the grill subsequently caught fire. The man,
imagine that.
And then he tried to then put towels on the grill to put the fire out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Yeah. So apparently
brilliant.
Yes.
That is amazing.
So anyway, even though the EMS arrived on scene, the 53-year-old man refused medical treatment despite obvious burns, but they did it anyhow. So there you go. That's a little bit of Florida. Bring a little bit of Florida and sunshine back to you. Exactly.
What else you got in the stupid news box?
I don't know which one to go with next. Do we want potatoes or pigeons?
I don't care, whichever. Let's do pigeons. Let's like
do pigeons.
I like the pigeon story.
Well, before we say anything,
caveat.
Yes. Just a little something about something. We stay away from anything political. We stand away.
We are apolitical.
But when funny is funny, we will dig it up and we will show it to you.
Yes.
And this is just funny. I don't care who you are. So let's get into the pigeons. Yes. Apparently in Las Vegas, see these cute little pigeons here. Well, apparently in Las Vegas, someone
they have tiny little hats.
Yes, pigeons with tiny with tiny "Make America Great Again" hats glued to their heads were released in downtown Las Vegas. Yes, you had over 100 pigeons glued with hats on their head. Apparently, a group calling themselves Putin Pigeons United to Interfere Now claimed responsibility for the stunt. The pigeons were set loose Tuesday, according to the group. NBA.
This is my personal favorite photo.
Yes, I like that one. It makes me
With
feel
hair.
very patriotic.
It took me a little while to realize there was hair on top of the pigeon's head.
Yes, that.
Oh my goodness! Now here's the thing I think is interesting. Before this, there were sightings of pigeons with tiny cowboy hats, and nobody knew who did it.
That has to be the same people.
I'm sure it is. It was probably a test. Like, let's put cowboy hats on them and make sure this works before we go all out and do MAGA hats.
What's funny, one of the affiliates of a news station spotted at least one of the pigeons still in a hat on a downtown street Wednesday afternoon after them being released. So there's still pigeons somewhere with hats that are someplace else. They said
in the photos, some of the pigeons have like little tags on their legs.
Yeah, well, one is wearing a Trump wig, so that's the one. They said
that's the leader.
They said Putin. They have used their pigeons to launch a one-of-a-kind aerial protest piece in response to the arrival of the 2020 Democratic presidential hopefuls. According to the group statement, the release date was also coordinated to serve as a gesture of support for loyalty to Trump fans. Apparently, it was more to be a sarcastic statement to loyalty of blah, 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 whatever. I don't want to get political. All I care about is little glued hats on pigeons.
It is cute, though. You got
I got to love that. They said 25 pigeons were released, 24 of them wearing hats, and one donning a Trump-style wig.
That is funny.
And
so,
yes.
So speaking to, I said there were cowboy hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the pigeon with cowboy hat.
Nice. Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't. And I'm sure the pigeons do mind that there's something glued on their head. But you know what? But you know what? I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them. I don't know how many times they've flown by and they gave me something on my head.
Yeah. What? Wait, what did you just say?
I don't know how many times they've flown by and they've gave me something on my head.
Yes.
I don't even know.
That is the thing. That is the thing.
So making it.
If you hate pigeons that much,
apparently somebody does. So anyway,
must be out of your damn mind.
Exactly.
Yep. Florida does not have all the crazies.
No, they do not. No. So
rats with wings. Yes. Oh, okay. Have you ever seen rats with wings, pigeons? You ever watched Futurama?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Do you know the story of the owls in New York?
No, I don't.
Okay. So owls have overrun New York. They are the rodents of New York now in Futurama because they released a bunch of owls to take care of the rat population. They killed all the rats. They started multiplying, so now they have an owl problem.
They have an owl problem. And what do you send for that? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh my goodness. All right. We have one more news.
We have one more. You ever sit down, you feel real uncomfortable and you can't.
Yeah.
You just can't get relief. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say we should do more news.
Yes.
I've had an uncomfortable seat before.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this has to do with news and not just your rear.
This has more to do with a way to take care of a medical issue that some people have in certain derrieres.
Okay.
And apparently, we'll check this out. Apparently, putting potatoes up your butt won't cure hemorrhoids, doctors say. Did you know that?
Well, I didn't know
Putting
it,
potatoes up your
but
butt will
I
not cure hemorrhoids.
I didn't know that, but it would have been my assumption.
Yeah.
So
I don't
are
have
we
any-
going with there's someone who didn't know this and assumed otherwise?
I know for me, sometimes after having a long flight,
Yeah.
I'll stop by a McDonald's and those French fries look very tempting.
Just to sit on? No.
So anyway, doctors are starting to get very concerned about people who subscribe to a dangerous home remedy touted on numerous websites, which involved inserting a potato into the rectum.
That's so weird. Why would you do that?
Oh man!
Hey man, are you okay?
Exactly.
Are you sure you clicked the right one there?
I
The
don't
other one
know.
makes sense too.
Yeah, jackass.
Yes, I know.
Oh my. Oh my.
Apparently,
I
and
personally like the look on Mr. Potato Head's face.
yeah, he doesn't like where he's about to go.
Where no spud has gone before.
Or at least no.
Uh,
Apparently, credible medical professionals, mind you, are emphasizing that this will not, in fact, help with hemorrhoids, as known as piles. I just want to let you know that this is a something public service announcement. Put your potatoes down.
speaking of where no potato has gone before,
Yeah.
I hear you have some Star Trek news. I am Captain Segway today.
That is Captain Segway.
Yeah. It's the crappiest segues in the world, but they're there. That's what they are. These are the segues, people.
These are the segues, so just hang with us.
Just go with them.
We'll just go with them. Yes. I don't know. I've actually been keeping up with Picard. I really enjoy the show.
Oh, so you pay for the CBS All Access then?
Well, what I do, I go online. I go to www, and that's how I watch it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
that works too.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, we almost made it through that one. Almost.
We do not condone all the activities
of
the hosts of this show.
No, we don't. Yes,
So you've been watching Picard. Well,
Picard.
why do we have a picture of him?
Well, apparently some of his fans, I follow William Shatner, and he's quite a tweeter. He's right up there with Donald Trump on his tweetings.
Okay.
And he's an active tweeter, and apparently, and sometimes he's kind of cranky tweeter. I don't know if you
cranky tweeter.
You ever get your crank tweet?
You ever get your tweets
or tweet cranked?
I don't know. I don't want to know about this.
Oh my.
Oh,
just stop
man. Oh, that's I couldn't have giggled.
So tell me, what got William Shatner's crank?
Okay.
I can just put it up on the screen and they can read it.
Yeah. Oh my!
I can't breathe. Oh my gosh!
Oh, I think we just. Oh, his 2-year-old loves the show.
I'm so sorry.
That's our demographic.
That hurt. I can't breathe now.
He just told us what our demographic is.
Oh my gosh! You know what that means? On YouTube, we're gonna have to check that box that says "Made for Kids." Oh my gosh!
Okay, wow. Okay, so
made for people with the IQs of kids. I don't know, with the mentality of children.
Well, apparently, how do I get back from this?
I don't know.
But his
Just read the screen.
Yeah, his fans. Yes, apparently with the new life of Patrick.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if I can do this. Apparently, people are asking William Shatner if he would consider to do the same thing as Patrick Stewart and
go on the show as a cameo.
Actually, do the same thing. They said,
like do a Kirk show.
Yeah, if they would fans, ask Shatner if he would consider do a series based on Kirk, like what Patrick Stewart was doing, and he tweeted, back, I think Kirk's story is pretty well played out at this point. There was a follow-up tweet that said, he addressed whether or not he would be an extension of that franchise and remarked, what was the different from my statement on Kirk that I hadn't said before? I don't do cameos. This is, he said, the Kirk story well told out of any other captain story. He says Kirk died in generations. And his comment was, what is really left? Adventures in the Ribbon?
So, I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Oh my goodness.
Why wouldn't you want to come back and do something like that? I mean, money
is the reason you do it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But
I can't know. I think for me, William Shatner, I don't know whether Patrick Stewart embraces it completely.
Yeah.
Now, Shatner says he does, but sometimes his actions to me contradict that sometimes.
Yeah.
But I like William Shatner. But I think that's one thing I love about, by the way, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Our meme of the week.
Yeah. What is our meme of the week?
Well, and the meme of the week is Patrick Stewart having a
Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart having a cappuccino.
Yes.
And I would totally put that up on the screen if I had it, or if my computer would pull crap up fast enough.
Imagine
Patrick Stewart.
He's
a cappuccino.
Yes, he's not tweet. He is on a dock drinking a frappuccino.
Well, William Shatner is cool, but he's not as cool as the fact that I got the picture of.
That's true.
Patrick Stewart drinking a frappuccino.
Yeah, you may be cool, but you'll never be as cool as Patrick Stewart drinking a frappuccino. Cool.
This is true.
So well, that's enough of Kirk. I think I just wanted to plug that. I like that meme.
It is a good meme.
It's a good meme. So
from
that, we didn't even end the stupid news, did we? But that's okay. Who cares? Nobody's listening.
Just Jason.
For Jason. And that's awesome.
And his 2-year-old.
Which
he may have to explain some things to later.
Or therapy later.
So shall we do the gaming news?
Yeah, this is kind of a quick rundown on some things that I came across. If you're let's talk about free. I love free.
Free.
If you're a PC gamer and you are.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good.
PC. This is PC one, right?
That is. Yes, that's PC. From Epic. This is from Epic, which is www.epic.com. Every week they will offer a free game to download as long as you're signed up with them. There's no fee involved. This week is Inner Space. It's good till
you better grab it. It's only good till tomorrow morning.
That's right. And March from the 5th to the 12th is I can't read it. Anki or is
Goner?
it Anki? I don't know. But the other one looks interesting. Off-World Trading Company, which is also the 5th through the 12th. Every week they do a free download. And you don't have to download it. If you have an account with them, which is free, you can just add it to your library. And if
That's
you get
cool.
bored, yeah, I mean, and it's far. And the reason Epic is doing this is because they're pretty new. They're competing with. You think of Steam.
Oh yeah.
You have.
So they're trying to be a Steam version. Yeah,
I mean, and the only way they're going to be able to do anything like that is they offer some free stuff. So they're never going to be as big as Steam because, I mean, Steam is everywhere. But you right now, kind of like you do with streaming, a lot of these different people, like EA has Origin, their games, even though they're working out an arrangement with Steam to kind of work together on their libraries.
That's cool.
And you have Epic, who they're trying to keep, some of their games within that environment. You have Rockstar, who is they're doing the same thing, having an engine for their own. When I say engine, I'm talking about their downloader.
Right.
So anyway, I gotta catch my breath. I'm so excited about games. So anyway,
I think it's just our giggle best.
I think the giggle. I think I can't.
Breathe deep.
Something about breathing like this and putting my hand on my chest like this really feels nice. The next one.
Jason says his son's only interested in the stupid news.
He lost interest. I feel that way. I
do feel that way sometimes.
If you are a PlayStation Plus fan in this March, you can pick up 2 games, which is a really good game, Shadow of the Colossus. It is free, and Sonic Forces, it is also free. So for this month only, if you have a PlayStation subscription. Yes. And this is for games with gold for Xbox. March the 1st to 31st, you have the Batman Enemy Within, and March 16th to April 15th, you have I have no idea what that is, but it's something. And then March 1st to March 15th.
Hey, is that Castlevania?
Castlevania 2. Cool. And Sonic Generations, March 16th to March 31st. So if you have a Game with Gold subscription, you got yourself some free games this month. So good for everyone.
But what if I have lots of games, but I don't have a good place to play them?
Well, sometimes, you want to kick back and you want to relax. And sometimes, well, for me, I don't know. Let's go to the land of make-believe and let's think about this.
What if there was a place I could lay down and play games at the same time?
I wouldn't want to do it on the floor. On a couch, it would be uncomfortable, Ricky.
Yeah, and a couch is like, it's the wrong direction.
Yeah,
it had to turn your head all the time.
Doesn't feel right to me.
Needs to be something different, something else, something special.
What could that be, Ricky?
Maybe the gamer bed.
Wow. That almost looks like a hospital bed. But how interesting is this?
And look, you've got a place for your snacks,
which is wonderful. Look at that.
And and then you've got your 2 monitors.
How cool is that?
And my only question is there like a 2-player version?
If we can zoom in, what? Yeah, there's lotion.
Well, let's be honest. He's not going to have a girlfriend.
Oh my! Oh my!
Well, now what if he can buy 2 beds?
He could buy 2 beds,
but he'll be a lonely guy with 2 beds.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
well, anyway,
it is an interesting concept, but this is a little bizarre for
it's a
me.
Japanese, actually, it's Bahutu, Bahutte is a Japanese gamer bed, and apparently it's, from my understanding, it's oh, this is funny. This is kind of their thing. There's no need to
Benjamin
continue.
wants one.
He does. He says basically is here discussion over better a sitting desk or a sitting desk. Oh yeah, there's no need to continue the discussion over which is best, a sitting desk or a standing desk. Desk is all canceled. Gaming from the couch? Nah, that's dead too. A lesser model of gaming are obsolete with. We've seen this gaming bed from Japan, and only the Japanese can come up with this.
Oh, exactly.
And there's no need to rise and shine. Dr. Freeman, now you can get started shining right from the supine position. Okay, anyway, make a long story short.
I'm old. If I was in this playing a video game at night,
I couldn't get up.
I would just fall asleep playing the game. I would not. I would like...
Oh, look at this. You can, this is, here we go.
What?
Luckily you can accessorize with 4-wheeled energy wagon full of drinks and snacks.
Oh yeah, that's
that can be rolled up right alongside your gaming bed. And there's enough room for your headphones and controller there too. Wow. And
I'm digging the like the gooseneck thing for your phone holder.
Well, get this. Oh, there's more. There's more, my friend.
There's more.
And that blanket is just not a mere blanket. It is a gaming blanket, according to the website. A blanket.
What makes it a gaming blanket?
I don't know. I don't know.
They don't expound on this at all.
No, they don't. I read
it is a gaming blanket.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's so meanwhile, an adjustable arm can hold your phone and other mobile devices above your head while you lay back comfortably. There's even room on the headboard for an alarm clock so you don't miss any important early morning gaming appointments. And there's space for a tube of lotion. Any moisturizing needs you have.
Oh my gosh.
It's on the website.
Oh my goodness. That's too much. I'm done.
Oh my.
So
I'm just done. Oh my goodness. Did you notice the pillow?
Yeah, jackass.
Yes, I know.
You notice the pillow is like it's the bed width.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole pillow is bed width.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like those really big mouse pad, the gaming mouse pad. That's like the whole it takes up the whole desk.
I can't stop laughing. Look.
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay, let's make that go away.
Done.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, I'm so done.
Oh, that is not right. I don't care what you say, but that's not right.
Put the picture of this up.
Let's go. Oh, that's we're going next on that. That's good. That's a good thing.
Because I can't anymore.
Can't go anymore. Apparently, Xbox reveals that you'll be able to resume a game even after reboot, which is pretty cool. I don't know how many times, even if you're on a PC, you play a game and you're in the middle of a match and something would happen. The next thing you know, the power goes out and your machine reboots again.
Oh, yeah.
You lose everything. But Microsoft revealed a number of new specs for its next gen Xbox Series and earlier this week, and on a podcast with Larry Erb, who is kind of the Microsoft guru PR guy, he talked about owners can resume games after the console has rebooted. Microsoft used similar features on the Xbox One to resume games, but the Xbox Series X will resume multiple games from suspended state, whether you're rebooting the console, switching games, or resuming from standby.
That's cool. So it's like game auto save all the time.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about from this information. You don't have to worry about losing your spot. You get
That's
to a
that's
point.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. And apparently, again, the other specs too. But I think that mainly this is all about being able to survive a reboot. So that's interesting. That's kind of something I wanted to throw up there. I thought
That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool.
Yeah, and for those of you like me who are waiting for Cyberpunk 2077, Xbox again, they apparently, I guess later this year
I want to see this.
Yeah, Xbox X series apparently, I guess, will arrive probably at the end of the year, along with PlayStation, from my understanding. But Cyberpunk 2077 will probably just come out for the Xbox One originally. But what Xbox is doing is that for everyone who's buying Cyberpunk 2077, players will be able to get an upgrade to the Series X copy when it arrives absolutely free.
That's actually a pretty cool deal.
That's good marketing, right?
That is legit. Like people will go buy it now to have it for them.
Yeah, that is pretty legit. So I think that's kind of a cool deal. I think unless we want to go back to the Japanese gamer bed, I think I'm done with games.
I don't want to go back to
You want to go back there? Okay.
I'm not going back there.
Oh my. So anyway, you talk about having some extra stuff you got going on. Do you want to just real quick, or you want to save that for the next show?
Oh, yeah, I actually forgot all about it. But we're about to wrap up. It probably is time for us to wrap up. How about we save it for next week? Because next Wednesday, actually, what I wanted to talk about opens the next day. So it opens on Thursday of next week. So let's talk about it next week.
That sounds good to me, my friend.
So if you want to know what it is, you have to be with us next week.
That's how we are. That's how we roll.
We're mean like that.
That's our street cred. That's how we do. That's right. Don't tweet my crank.
Oh,
I think we ended on that, my friend.
Yes, we should definitely.
By the way, before we go, thank you. Invite a friend, like, subscribe, follow, whatever you're doing. Invite your friends.
Absolutely.
And
follow us on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you think. If you hate the show, you can tell us.
I don't want to.
We won't read it, but you can definitely tell us if you.
No, we don't want to know. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining the podcast. And let's end this thing.
All right. This has been the Something About Something podcast with your host, Mr. Mike Schilling.
And my good tweeting friend, Mr. Ricky Pope. Man, I really need to change my my Twitter handle.
Why?
Well, during the show, I changed it to Crank My Tweet.
You're so getting deleted.
Are we still on?